Eren Yeager has come a long way, hasn't he? You might not have realized it, but Eren's transformations have been a major factor in building up his character, as well as a few of the best moments of Attack on Titan. So today we're going to go over Eren's major transformations in Attack on Titan and explain what's so impactful about them. Let's get started. We start off with Eren's transformation during the invasion of Marley. The first part of Season 4 started by giving Eren's character development a huge bang. He's now more strategic, more decisive, and he doesn't care very much about casualties if he gets what he wants. So what's the best way to end the season? By showing us how he flexes his Titan form again. After Peak's Oscar-worthy acting and all those who is the real enemy conversations, she finally drops the ball and reveals her true intentions. If Paradis attacked Marley at its most desperate moment, then they're gonna hit them back with karma during Paradis's most desperate moment. So when giant flying ships appear in the sky and Eren sees his favorite blonde's face glaring at him, he gets pissed. And as we all know, you really shouldn't get this version of Eren pissed. Then Eren transforms with his infamous roar and then challenges Reiner to a fight. What's cool about this version of Eren's transformation is how calm he looks from the outside. Remember back in the day when Eren bit his hand whenever he got angry? Was Marley's invasion of Paradis something he saw in his future memories? Was that why he was prepared for them, even seeing through Peak's Oscar-worthy performance? Well, we'll surely know about that when the ending hits us. Next is Eren's transformation in the forest. Now, what's the difference between Eren's previous transformation and Eren's transformation in the forest? Character development. Our good old Eren boy back in Season 1 was this naive teenager who reacted to everything by screaming. So when he sees the Levi squad killed in the most brutal ways possible, he goes to his usual rage mode and transforms into the Attack Titan. Now this is the old version of Eren, so it's no surprise that the sole reason he gained the upper hand of the fight is because of his anger. And you can see how Annie was kind of surprised by the giant berserk monster chasing after her. But Annie is a well-trained Marleyan soldier. When she regains her composure, she isn't about to sit around while getting smacked by Eren. She ends up with her infamous Mortal Kombat finishing move and Eren falls dead to the ground. Yet this isn't one of those Eren's fights you can say out in public with pride, but this was very crucial to his development later in the series. Remember those rage modes in shonen anime that instantly grant you a power-up to kick the bad guy's ass? Well, Attack on Titan is way more realistic. It shows that rage mode doesn't equal being badass. Come on Eren, learn your lesson and learn to work with your friends now, will you? Eren's first transformation is next. You know what they say, there's a first time for everything. Since the fandom's favourite Santa Claus Titan forgot to chew his meal, we got the Attack Titan in all its glory. Honestly, if that Titan had eaten Eren that day, we never would have gotten a second season for this show, but I digress. Eren's first transformation was something predictable. Come on, this is a shonen show, and they're not going to kill off the main character in the first arc now, are they? So when a muscular Titan comes on and starts helping the Survey Corps, we knew that it was none other than Eren Yeager. But it's not the twist that matters, it's the impact of the transformation that counts. The first transformation of Eren is what showed us the true power of the Attack Titan, a gigantic, ruthless beast who kept moving forward until all the Titans in the vicinity were killed brutally. And I know people criticize Isayama's drawing quality in the first few chapters of the manga, but we can take a moment to appreciate the stellar job he'd done while designing Eren's Titan form. Come on, this guy straight up looks nasty and evil. Was that foreshadowing? I guess we'll never know. We move on to Eren's transformation after Reiner and Bertholdt's betrayal. Annie's betrayal might have hit Eren hard, but Reiner and Bertholdt's sudden revelation was what completely drove him nuts. I mean, you can see how surprised this guy was. He completely stood there without any reaction while Reiner and Bertholdt transformed and caught him like a doll. So when reality hits him, he doesn't take to it kindly. Now, the interesting thing about this transformation, the fight that came along, is the two stages of the fight. The first stage is Eren's usual berserk mode, where he tries to solve everything with his fists, but Reiner is a trained warrior. He pulls out his own set of moves and literally one punches Eren to the sky. It seems that single punch was enough for Eren to get some character development and a flashback of Annie. The next stage of the fight involves Eren utilizing the moves Annie taught him for his advantage. The reason this transformation is so impactful in Eren's character arc is the lesson it taught him. Fists don't solve everything. Sometimes using your brain in a fight really helps. Since Eren learned a pretty good lesson and managed to take the upper hand in Reiner and Bertholdt's fight, this transformation should come on this list. Now, I understand why some manga readers would have an issue with this transformation. Eren's whole character arc in the first 2 seasons was about overcoming his rage, so when he uses his rage to smash Annie in the most brutal way possible, that undid some of the character development he'd received. And let's not forget that this scene wasn't in the manga. Okay, so now that's out of the way, where does this transformation stand in terms of impact? When the fandom calls Eren's new Titan form the Berserk Titan, you know how much they love this version of Eren. I mean, I can't blame them. Look at this guy. He looks like the perfect version of an angry Hulk on Berserk. He easily defeats Annie, literally rips off half of her face, and then takes her down with a tiny bit of help from Mikasa. Okay, a tiny bit might be an understatement. And let's not forget about the huge foreshadowing at the end of his speech. Eren literally goes forth and says, you know there's a reason why Isayama is called the master of foreshadowing, right? We still don't know the purpose of which studio specifically adding this scene. Is it to make the show look cooler? Is it an additional change requested by Isayama himself? Is this going to give birth to one of those anime-only ending theories? Well, let's hope we can find out about that by the end of Season 4. It's time for Eren's transformation during the declaration of war. Marley decided to declare war, so Eren took one step forward and brought war straight to their homeland. I don't think I need to exaggerate why this transformation is hailed as one of the best, not just within the Attack on Titan community, but within the whole anime fandom. First, we got to see this new Eren, or should we call him by everyone's favorite name, Hobo Eren. This guy was calmer and more composed, more strategic, and he has this deathly glare that even sent Reiner down to his knees. So when that yellow lightning started to buzz around this guy and we knew he was about to transform, we realized it was going to be something good. You can call it good, you can call it brutal, but we all know this changed the way we viewed Eren. When we see the outcome of his actions and that scary face of the Attack Titan, we realize that Eren has officially gone to the bad side. But what's even worse is that we knew this wasn't one of those good guy going bad moments. Eren did this to delay Marley's attack on Paradis and perhaps to know how the Warhammer Titan tastes, but that's a different story. The declaration of war will go down as one of the best moments in the history of anime because of how quickly it changed the tone, themes, as well as the narrative of Attack on Titan. And Eren's transformation is the main reason why Declaration of War became the Declaration of War. Eren's transformation during the rumbling is the top-ranked transformation. Eren's first transformation scared the shit out of us, and Eren's last transformation scared the shit out of us too. Kinda went full circle if you ask me. I mean, come on, what didn't this guy do at this point? He stopped time, had some quality time in paths with his brother, manipulated a couple of family members, learned the backstory of an overpowered lolly goddess, and came back and transformed into a larger titan that makes Rod Reese's Titan look like a McDonald's toy. And props to Mappa for giving this scene that scary and suspenseful tone too. That singular shot of Armin and Mikasa looking at Eren's colossal titan form of Eren sent chills down my spine. And let's not forget that Eren has his own little army now. Oh wait, not little. Eren has his own colossal army now. It seems the walls in the Titans were so impressed by the transformation, they literally decided to follow him to the ends of the earth. At least this will stop those walls were built to protect Titans from Levi jokes. So there's a few of Eren's major transformations in Attack on Titan. Will we get any future transformations? Will they be impactful as we've mentioned here? We'll have to wait till the anime ends to figure that one out. But if we missed anything, you're free to add them in the comments below. As usual, make sure to drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more awesome content like this. That's it for today, Attack on Titan fans. I'll see you in the next video.